Tim Cowlishaw, Dallas Morning News columnist and star of ESPN's Around the Horn, and a guy who does a great job in breaking down hype videos. That's part of his. That's a side job that he has. And Tim, kind enough to join us from his busy day to let us know why Dak Prescott was not included in the hype video with the Cowboys.
Oh man, this is the story of the year. I would think that that didn't happen. I don't know. It certainly doesn't seem like it could happen by accident. Like, did we forget somebody? We got CeeDee Lamb. We got this guy. We got that. We got DeMarcus Lawrence. So the fact that it couldn't happen by accident tells you that it's a little, very subtle shot from the Cowboys. They don't have a lot of ammunition in their quiver. So that this is their hey, we're a team here. We're not all about one player, and I don't think it will amount to anything. But it just seems a little petty on their part.
But if you're saying that, Tim, then Jerry Jones or his son Stephen Jones had to know about this.
What did they know, and when did they know it?
Yes.
You would think, but
what's this accomplish?
Nothing. It doesn't accomplish anything. It gets people talking about it, and it gets Cowboy fans scared. Oh, they're really not going to sign Dak. Oh, what are we going to do for a quarterback? Which, that just makes them one of about 22 teams who don't know who their quarterback is. Thanks largely to you. The 22nd was added yesterday. We thought Russell Wilson was fine, the man of the year and all, and now we find out he's got a camp, and his camp doesn't like it there. Way to go.
It feels like this Dak Prescott, and you know how it works in the media because the Cowboys get clicks. Then we're always talking about the Cowboys or Aaron Rodgers or Baker Mayfield. It's same stories over and over and over. If Dak signs the franchise tag, then it still is a story because they didn't get a long-term deal. Or if he signs a long-term deal, then why didn't they do a franchise tag? This story's not going away no matter what happens with Dak Prescott, whether it's a short-term or long-term deal.
I think if it's a long-term deal, it goes away a little. If it's a franchise deal, no question. That's $37 million. That's 20% of the cap, roughly. We don't know the cap figure. That's way too much money for one player, and so they're in that same kind of ditch that they dug themselves last year when they wouldn't give him a 4-year deal, which still makes no sense to anybody.
I know
they put a line in the sand we didn't know they had. Who knew they had a line about a 4-year deal?
But they could have gotten a bargain if they did this when they originally started, right, Tim?
Oh, a long time ago.
Yes.
A long time ago. Yeah, remember, his contract realistically, they could have redone him. They should have redone him before Zeke. And that seems like ages ago they did Zeke. That's a year and a half ago they did Zeke. So, yeah. Now the one question I would pose is, everything with him has been compared to Wentz and Goff from the same draft class. Those two teams didn't turn out to be happy with those second contracts they did with those players. How much do the Cowboys need to pay attention to that? Not that they're the same player, but there's a lot of fluctuation in those three because there's a lot of second contracts teams get into, and they're like, man, including Zeke's, by the way. It's like, why do we do that? That's too much money.
Yeah, I'm with you. I was a vocal critic of signing up Zeke Elliott to a second contract there, but I'm still trying to figure out: is there any chance the Cowboys move on from Dak Prescott?
I always have to say there's a chance. With Jerry Jones, there's always a chance. I think it's very limited, even though there's some options out there, and you could go say, hey, we could go do a deal and just move on and have more money to spend elsewhere, because we saw last year this team has a lot of needs. There's a reason they have the 10th pick, and it's not just Dak's injury. But that chance is less than 10%. I think Dak is your quarterback this year.
Yeah. Has anybody heard from Dak?
Not really. He had a second surgery. That's been reported. That's never great. He had a second surgery in December, but I mean, that's a long time from being anything for this year. But no, he keeps, other than doing commercials, he keeps a fairly low profile.